Another week of picks. It's just the original members this week.
The dynamic
My,
duo.
myself and Nate, no guests. But like we always say, we're welcome to anyone.
Yes, if anybody wants to come talk football with us, let us know and we'll bring you on.
We're a little late in the game this week with schedules, but we'll get started here. We'll talk about the game last night right quick with the Steelers and Browns.
It was an interesting game. Didn't really watch much of it. I guess there was like a crazy shenanigans at the end with some hook and ladder stuff, and I guess the Steelers ended up losing. So what do you think? You think Mr. Trubisky? You think this is his? Or you think they keep chugging along with him? Yeah, I do too. I
I
don't.
think they should.
Yeah, I do too. I don't think Kenny Pickett is ready, but yeah, very interesting. Very interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, credit the Browns. I mean, you're 2-1 with that team.
Yeah, getting at yeah,
And then
very.
I heard today that Al Michaels is in trouble because he said something about he said bad about Deshaun Watson last night.
Oops.
And it's like, well, look at what this guy did.
Yeah, yeah. What the heck? Oh well. It's always something.
hmm Browns with the elf.
Brownie the elf.
It's awesome.
Hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be funny if they made a run for it?
It'd
You
be
know,
funny.
it would be funny. I think it'd be funny if they don't lose any more games. And it's like, well, what do? Do you just bring Deshaun Watson back? You let him do his thing, or do you keep Jacoby Brissett in there with only one loss? I don't know. That'll be interesting. It'd be an interesting
It
thing.
will be. It will be. All right. All right. Before we get to the noon games, we'll talk about Iowa and Iowa State right quick here. Both teams in our beloved state won last Saturday. Iowa's offense still not the greatest, but a tad better. And they go play Rutgers on Saturday.
I think they're
What do you
gonna
think they'll
lose.
do?
I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose. It's
I think this will set the tone for the rest of the season.
oh, I
Your
agree.
first Big Ten game, and we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, I hope they lose. Honestly, I think it'd just be funny. But I don't know. Iowa State though, that's gonna be a good one. Baylor. I think they're ranked number. I think Baylor's 17 or something like that.
Yeah, but Baylor's ranked and Iowa State's favored.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's funny.
How's that work?
I don't know.
Gotta love college football and not making sense.
hmm But if Iowa State wins, they should be ranked.
I bet they will be.
The college ranking system.
Such a joke.
No one gets it.
It doesn't make any sense.
All right. NFL Week 3 Sunday, game number 1, Vikings Lions.
I got the Lions, baby. After what they did last week, I got the Lions. And with the Vikings losing to the Eagles, yeah, I don't know. I got the Lions winning by 3. It's gonna be a close one, but I think the Lions gonna edge this one out.
I got Vikings at home by a touchdown.
Ooh, it is at home.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty freaking unstoppable. Let's start there. But nope, got the good old Lions. They're gonna go to 2-1. They got this.
All right. Next game is the Jets and Bengals.
I got you know, I want to take the Bengals, but I'm gonna take the Jets, and the
Oh,
Jets are gonna
God.
win on the last play of the game to make it 3 weeks in a row where the beloved Bengals lose on the last play of the game, and Joey Burrow is gonna get sacked 6 times. Jets by 3.
If the Bengals lose, their season's over.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm taking the Bengals. I don't see them losing to the Jets.
Yeah.
But hey, credit the Jets. They got to win
They did get a win. Yeah.
against the Browns.
Which is interesting. What a game, though, right? Like, I didn't get to catch that game because I guess nobody likes to watch the Browns, whatever. But I caught the highlights. What a game! What a game!
All right, next game is the Chiefs and Colts.
I got the Chiefs. I don't know who the Colts are. I don't know what's going on. You think with Matt Ryan, you think with that with what is it? Jonathan Taylor. I don't know why I blanked all of a sudden. Jonathan Taylor, Matt Ryan. You think that should be a good combination. They got a decent defense, good offensive line. Like they're stacked to the max, and they're 0-2-1 because they got that stupid tie.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see him doing. I got the Kansas City's too powerful right now. I see him steamrolling them by 14. Chiefs by 14.
Yeah, I agree. The Chiefs are the hot team right away. Colts, they need to find their identity before it's too late. I mean, they lost to the Jaguars, which I picked the Jags to win, but they just need to get out of this game and then look forward.
Yeah, they do. I agree. I 100% agree with you there.
All right, next noon game. This is a good one. It's the Bills and the Dolphins.
Oh, I got the Bills. This is going to be a good one. I see this being a close one. You got Taloa. I can't.
Tua.
Tua, excuse, I can't say his name. You got him. You got Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill going to tear it up. This is going to be a high scoring game. But I do see the Bills just edging this one out by 3.
I'll go touchdown Bills, but it'll be high scoring.
I need this game to be high scoring. I got Tyreek Hill. He scored me 49 points last week. And then I got what's his face? Why I don't know why I forget my quarterback. I shouldn't. Jeez Louise, the Bills.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen. I don't know why I can remember his name, but yeah, Josh Allen. I need this to be a high scoring game. Yeah, lots of offense is what I need. Pull it out. But yeah, Bill's got this. They're gonna, like I said, I gotta vote for them every single time this year, because I got them going undefeated.
All right, next noon game is the Bears and the Texans.
You know, the Bears didn't really impress me on Sunday. They didn't really do much. I'm gonna take the Texans. Texans by 3. Close game. I got the Texans. I know the Texans aren't that good. Neither are the Bears. I'll take the Texans.
I'll take the Bears by field goal. It'll be another low scoring game, but I think you'll have the last like minute Justin Fields touchdown. Everything will be good in Chicago.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, that was one game I really didn't watch last week, was the Packers Bears game.
I watched most of it. The last like couple minutes we had the game in the bag, so I just kind of
I looked at this. I looked at the stats, and the Bears hardly threw the ball. Looks like all they did was run.
Yeah, they didn't really do much.
Gotcha. All right, next noon game is the Saints and Panthers.
You know what? The Panthers are gonna win this one. I'd like to see Baker do something. If they don't win this game, Baker's benched and they go back to Darnold. I mean, you sign him, you start 0-4, you start 0-4, sorry, 0-3, excuse me. Yeah, I think they'll make the change if they lose. So this is a must-win game for the Panthers. Baker has to play good. I got the Panthers by, again, another close one by 3.
Yeah, I agree. The same. I think they got to. This is a must-win for the Panthers. If they don't do anything, if this team doesn't do anything soon, I think they'll pull the coaching staff before the season ends.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
Matt Rule.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
All right, next noon game is the Eagles and Washingtons.
This is gonna be a good one. I got the Eagles. They look good on Monday night. They really did.
Jalen Hurts looks good.
Yeah, he does. I got the Eagles by 7.
Yeah, same. Um, Washington looked good week 1. They didn't really look that good last week against the Lions. But Carson Wentz, very last play, just chucked it, trying to get the ball, but it was incomplete. He'll do anything for his team,
He will. You gotta respect him
but
for that.
I don't see him beating his old team this time. I got the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, and then the last noon game. Oh, wait, 2 more games. Sorry. The next noon game is the Raiders and the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders again. I went with them every single week. I'm gonna finally get something. You know what? I'm telling you what.
Uh,
How do you lose that game last week? Like what? You just gave it away. Let's just fumble it and give it to the Cardinals, right? The Cardinals played terrible until they needed to. That's kind of like I feel like that team is. It's like they play
yeah,
and
they were terrible until the fourth quarter. And then it's like, oh my goodness, do something. But both teams are 0-2. Um, I think whoever loses this game, the season's over for either team. But I'm taking Raiders. I think they'll beat the Titans.
yeah, I got them by 7.
I I
Titans
mean,
still,
I say this now, but I haven't really seen much of Derrick Henry this year.
yeah, you're right.
Watch, he'll run for 300 yards against us.
That'd be funny.
I'll be crying.
Yeah, because I picked them for the 3rd week in a row and got burned.
Well, I got Raiders, and then the next noon game is the Ravens and the Patriots.
It's a big good one. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm gonna go with the bold pick here and say that the Patriots edge this one out by 3. I know this is crazy. Got Lamar Jackson playing for that fat sack of money, his contract, but I think the Patriots. I think they'll have Baltimore's number. I really do. Be a good game though.
Both teams lost last week at the end. I got the Ravens. I think they're the better team overall. And Lamar Jackson contract.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. Well, with the Patriots edging out the Steelers last week, I mean, they don't look too bad. They really didn't. So
Oh yeah, Patriots won. I
yeah,
forgot.
defense is
Uh,
decent. So yeah, I think the Patriots win this one.
all right, the 3 o'clock games on Sunday. Chargers and Jaguars.
One of me wants to take the Jaguars just to be funny, but the other problem is like I'm gonna regret this. Screw it, I'm taking the Jaguars by 3.
Wow.
Why not? Let's just take the bold upset
I'm
pick.
taking Chargers.
They looked good last week, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, the Jaguars beat the Colts.
Yeah, they ran over the Colts. So I don't know. We'll see here. The Jaguars.
My opinion on this wonderful show is the Chargers are the best team in the NFL, and I think they'll get back on track this week.
Interesting. I got the Bills being the best team in the NFL. They're the most complete team. They're playing crazy. They're winning, not just winning. They're winning big. You know.
They're better than the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys didn't look. They didn't look too bad. Cooper Rush. I don't know. He managed the game. He got him the win. Cowboys could go somewhere.
Cooper Rush undefeated.
You know what'd be funny is if when Dak comes back, they lose their first game. That would be funny. And then you get the chance to bring Cooper Rush back. I don't know. Cooper Rush is bad. I don't know. But again, he's only had one game.
That would be hilarious.
He had one game last year, one game this year. We'll see. We'll see. I really kind of hope the Cowboys go on a run here, honestly, because I think it'd be funny because I always love the turmoil in Dallas. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll get to them here soon. All right. Next 3 o'clock game is Rams and Cardinals.
So if Call of Duty didn't already come out, I would absolutely have to pick the Cardinals. But since
Oh,
Call of Duty's come
uh,
out, and we all know that Kyler Murray's a big Call of Duty guy, he's probably doing that instead of watching film. I think the beta came out or something like that. So I'm not gonna bet. I'm gonna bet against the Cardinals. I'm gonna say the Rams got this. Kyler Murray's gonna come out. It's not gonna look very good. He's gonna be distracted. He's got a kill death ratio that's more important than throwing touchdowns. So yeah, I got the Rams by 7.
yep, I got the same. Rams. They look good. They looked more complete last week against the Falcons. And then they're just the better team.
I
But
yeah, I agree.
Kyler Murray, fourth quarter.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah, that's very fair.
uh, all right, next 3 o'clock game is the Seahawks and Falcons.
Or you call them the Sea Chickens.
Battle of the Birds.
I got the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks got this. I really do. It's gonna be close
I got,
to
I got
you.
the
You
Falcons.
got the Falcons. I got the Seahawks by 3.
I got Falcons by 3. I mean, the Falcons are 0-2, but they've really improved since last year.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I still think the Seahawks, this is a building year. I think they just got lucky against the Broncos.
That's fair. That's very, very fair.
All right, and then the last 3 o'clock game, probably the biggest game of the week. Packers and Buccaneers.
Oh boy, is this gonna be a showdown for the ages? You got Tom Brady gets Wednesdays off, turmoil back at home with the family. You got, but when he got to dial it in, he dials it in. He got the Green Bay Packers coming off that hell of a win against the Chicago Bears. Aaron Rodgers is looking sharper than ever. His receiving core, we get Lazard back. Running game solid. Jones is just tearing it up. Have you seen that guy run? He runs like a man possessed. I tell you what, they're going to win this game. Tom Brady's going to be breaking some surfaces on the sidelines. They don't got Leonard Fournette. The whole appeal situation just a giant distraction. It's gonna be a close game though. I do think the Packers edge just went out by 3 points. It's gonna come down to a field goal. That's what it's gonna come down to.
All right.
Or it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last.
Of course.
So all I know is if Matt LaFleur just kicks a field goal instead of going for it on a 4th down and it costs us the game, I'm not going to be happy. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Go for it, 4th down. Oh, I agree. I got Buccaneers.
Ooh, it's going to be a good game regardless. It doesn't matter who wins this game, who loses this game. It's going to
be. And if anybody in the broadcast says, "Oh, this is Tom Brady's last game against Aaron Rodgers," maybe.
Yeah, never say never.
They'll keep saying that. This is the last game these two will play against each other. Maybe.
Both it doesn't, win or lose this game. You're going to see them both in the playoffs, and I could see them playing again in the NFC Championship. I could see it happening. But yeah, I don't know. They're both gonna go to the playoffs this year. It's just, will they see each other in January? We don't know. But yeah.
All right, and then the Sunday night game is 49ers and Broncos.
49ers. And you got Jimmy G back. That locker room was probably just like, thank God.
I think they were. I really do.
I just don't. I don't know. They played better. From the highlights I saw, they're gonna catch that game. The highlights. He looks good. Jimmy G looks good. Honestly, I think it'd be funny if Jimmy G takes him deep into the playoffs, because it's like, now what do you do? What do you do now? Jimmy G, he can take you to the playoffs every single year. So
I think teams will be calling in the spring for Trey Lance.
I think what will happen is if Jimmy G takes him to the playoffs, regardless, as long as Jimmy G gets him to win one playoff game, the whole Trey Lance thing will be over. They'll probably trade him somewhere. Jimmy G will stay the starter. And that was the end of the Trey Lance experiment. I got
Hmm.
the Niners, and I just really hope the 49ers just completely run over the Broncos. Nathaniel Hackett obviously has never played Madden or has never played 2K. I mean, obviously, I mean, you can see in the clock man. I mean, play a game of Madden, dude. Like, or play a game of 2K. I don't know. Like, do something. Like, your clock management's terrible. Like, I guess he's getting paid more than us. We do this for free, but still, like, come on. Like, you can't make dumb decisions like that. They're already calling for him to be fired in Denver. Yeah, I just don't think the Broncos are that good. So yeah, I got the 49ers steamrolling the Broncos 4-14.
Wow. I
Yeah.
got a very low scoring game, like a 10-7.
10-7. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be
49ers. Yeah, I said it early. I said the Broncos are overrated, and everybody in Vegas had them like fifth highest Super Bowl odds,
mm.
but I didn't see it. And then our Monday night football game is the Giants and Cowboys.
This is gonna be a game for the ages. I'm telling you. Um, yeah, this is gonna be must-see TV. This is two teams going at it. It's a must-win for the Cowboys. I think it's a must-win for the Giants. They got to keep that momentum going. I honestly don't know who's going to win this game. I kind of want the Cowboys, but I kind of want the Giants. I really will. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I'm probably gonna eat my words, but I want to hear Skip say, "How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?" Because it makes Undisputed more entertaining throughout the week. So I got the Cowboys. Again, this is gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. But Micah Parsons, I mean, that guy is just playing his best football. I think he's balling. And then you got, I don't know why I'm forgetting the corner.
Diggs.
Diggs, man, he's playing good. I mean, you got Diggs and Micah Parsons. That defensive line look really, really good. I think they're going to give the Giants fits all night long, but I think it's still going to be a close game. If Saquon gets, I mean, I'm just going to go on a limb. They're going to probably put Diggs on Saquon. That's going to be a fun matchup to see. I think I'm curious to see how that goes. But yeah, I think the Cowboys edge just went out. I really do.
Like I said, it's the Monday night game. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman with their two favorite teams.
No, that's fair. I completely forgot about that.
I got the Giants going 3-0.
I want the Giants to go
I'm
3 and
rolling
0.
with the
I
Giants.
want the Giants to go 3 and 0.
I still can't believe the Giants are 2-0. They were supposed to be like one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's a make or break. Well, I mean, I think that was last year, but I think it was a make or break year for Jones. I think he's finally got in. I think he's finally settled in. But yeah, I don't know.
I think Dan Jones is average,
Yeah.
but Saquon's playing really good though, like he should.
Yeah. All I know is win or lose this game, the Giants. I don't think I made this prediction earlier, but I'm gonna make it now. I think they win the division. I really do. I think
Wow,
the
over
Giants
the Eagles.
over the Eagles. Yeah.
I got Eagles still.
If the Giants play the Eagles on the first matchup, the winner of the first matchup is going to be the division leader. I think it's going to be a good division this year. I really do. I mean,
Yeah, I think it will be too.
get rid of Washington because I mean it's the Commanders. Nobody cares. Sorry. Other than I respect Carson Wentz, he's willing to die on every single play. Apparently, he'll twist both his ankles, throw an interception, but he is. I mean, he'll keep you in there till the end. But yeah, I mean, you got the Cowboys, which they look good. Their defense looks good. They just look like a decent team. You got the Eagles looking good. And then you got the Giants who just came out of nowhere. It's going to be a good division this year. So it's going to be fun to watch all three of those teams just light it up.
Yeah, a couple years ago, Washington won with like 6-10.
I know that was hilarious.
It was so funny.
It's funny. Say what you want about that division, though, about how terrible it is. It still has the most Super Bowls collectively than any division in football. So say what you want to say about that division, but they got the most Super Bowls of all of them. So
they do.
I mean, I feel like if Tom Brady was still playing on the Patriots, I feel like Tom Brady's Patriots would have more rings than all of them. Actually, I think Brady actually has more Super Bowl wins in that entire division,
Yeah,
I think.
because the most is the Steelers.
So like, I think it's the Cowboys with 3, the Giants with 2.
Cowboys have 5.
Oh, they have 5. Excuse me, 5.
Giants have 4.
If oh, they do have 4.
Washington Redskins had 3. Eagles have 1.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, Tom Brady still hasn't. But it's crazy. One
Yeah,
quarterback.
Tom Brady
Yeah,
7.
yeah. Well, some teams can't even get can't get a ring. Tom Brady's almost got 10.
Yeah, he could have because he lost to the Giants twice.
Yep. The
He
Eagles.
lost to the Eagles. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Yeah. That division, apparently, for as terrible as that division is, Tom Brady can't beat him
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
So
Yeah, and then opening night, they're like, "Oh, Tom Brady's never lost to the Cowboys," and then Jason Garrett took the Cowboys. Jason Garrett, he was a terrible coach.
yeah, it was. But yeah, another good week in the wraps. The NFL for week 3 of the NFL. Amazon Prime is off to a heck of a start at their Prime Vision. I've not watched Prime Vision. I hear it's like playing Madden. So there's that. But yeah, I think they had like almost like 15 million viewers on one of the Thursday night games. So Prime Vision off to a great start. NFL off to a great start. Week 3 is gonna be another one for the ages. Joey Burrow's gonna get sacked 6 times, which he's on pace to get sacked not 1, but 100 times this year. He's the modern day Andrew Luck. So I feel sorry for the guy. He really is, if you think about it. Like, he's been sacked a ton. I unfortunately don't think he'll play much longer if he just keeps getting sacked, which is unfortunate because he's good. He's pretty good quarterback. But yeah, another one for the ages. And if you're gonna take the time to listen to us when we post this show, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you and good night.